Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
In the weather world, we have been seeing strong storms, and that continues tonight. This is what it looked like from Smithfield as those lightning and thunder storms came through right there on the state line. Thank you to Emma for sharing that. Hey, we've talked a lot about the Ogden Valley. Look at this video. The fire department actually sweeping water away from residents. Thank you to Ariana for sharing this. Her dad helping with some of the flooding, which you notice right there on your screen. We had a lot of pictures like this. Weber County hit so hard. Thank you to Tornado Explorer. People out in the floodwaters with streets getting an abundance of moisture. And how about the Bluff Golf Course? This is in West Point. Looks like a river on the course. That's actually hole 4. We started to see the storms overnight. It continued this morning with several flood advisories for Weber County. And tonight, another round of storms on the way. Let's look at the numbers. They're going to blow you away. Harrisville, which is between North Ogden and Pleasant View, recording 4.46 inches of rain today. These are the latest numbers that just came out from the National Weather Service. 2.92 inches in North Ogden, 2.7 in Plain City, 2.48, almost 2.5 inches in Far West, and Ogden at 1.88 inches. You know, Harrisville off Highway 89, that is a tremendous amount of moisture. It's no surprise that we saw flood advisories and flooding happening for so many locations. Storms are still out there. Let's zoom in right now, and you can see Brigham City into Willard, North Ogden getting ready for more rain. There's lightning out there as well as the storm has just crossed the lake. We're watching the tail end of it. This cell is going to likely push across into Hooper and Clinton. So get ready for some winds, but also those heavy downpours. So here we go again for an area that's already seen an abundance of moisture and a ground that's already saturated. Want to be careful there as that storm rolls through. We're catching what's happening on the western end of the Great Salt Lake. That could be moving and impacting the northern Wasatch Front and Salt Lake County. Fresh lightning. Summit County and the Wasatch back from Morgan, Hennifer, they're getting rain right now. And then this does not look pleasant. No, it moved through Payson with plenty of lightning into Provo. And we know that Springville's getting hit hard right now. This includes the southern end of the Utah Valley area, moving over the lake. Heavy rain. We checked the traffic cameras. It's still going on. Over on the eastern side of the state, towards the Uinta Basin and into Vernal, lots of lightning, and in Uinta County, active conditions, and then over Bear Lake, where we just saw heavier precip on the cameras and some lightning. Speaking of precipitation, for today, 7 tenths recorded at Salt Lake International Airport. This is a preliminary record, but that would be record-breaking moisture in Salt Lake City. And just so you know, our average is 0.58 inches for the entire month of August in Salt Lake City, and we picked up more than that today. As we head into tonight, we're going to watch those temperatures dropping into the 60s with those showers and thunderstorms holding on. Nocturnal storms not as widespread as what we saw last night, but moisture potential is there. Partly cloudy to start the day, but we do anticipate some scattered storms. Check this one coming from Cade Myers. This was this evening before Payson got hit with this heavy storm. Watch the lightning here. We recorded it. Cloud to ground right there. There was plenty of it. Fireworks from the sky with heavy rain. Other precipitation totals, noteworthy Price getting more than 2 inches. Look at Zion Canyon at 1.74, over an inch and a half for the Wasatch back, an inch in Cedar City, close to an inch in Magna. They saw some strong storms, 2.36 inches in Snowville. This was very active all evening with a cluster of thunderstorms and heavy rain. That was an area that had a slight risk for excessive rainfall, close to an inch in Kearns, 3/4 of an inch in Logan. That preliminary record in Salt Lake and Kanab getting almost half an inch. And this is as drier air moved into southern Utah. Huge totals. This was an ongoing monsoon push. Great shot from Cedar City. Mark shared that, showing the moisture. And as we look at the Black Desert Skycam, you can kind of see what's going on. 70s for those high temperatures. We made it to the 90s in the south. Satellite radar shows us in the last few hours keeping that energy in northern and central Utah. We're going to see a decline with that precipitation, but don't be fooled. That lingering moisture is going to allow for storms as we head into tomorrow. The movement of that upper level low will keep lingering moisture and 7 thunderstorms in the forecast with an excessive rainfall rate of marginal. So we still have that elevated threat for heavy downpours with the storms we see. There we go with our future cast showing you the big picture here. Clearing tonight, but then as we head into tomorrow, we're going to see more storms popping up. Some of the models pulling that moisture into southern Utah yet again. The central portion of the state could see some decent moisture, and that includes into eastern Utah by Friday. Storms along the Wasatch Front. So scattered to isolated, possible flash flood threat for tomorrow. Taking a look at what to expect for temperatures, we're going to stay below average with 70s and 80s, 92 in St. George, scattered thunderstorms in the north. Here's a look at southern Utah where isolated storms will be there. Heavy downpours hold steady. We warm for the holiday weekend, back to triple digits on Labor Day. 80s for the next few days. We're supposed to be at 89, but we're below it. Those storms linger. Looks dry for your 3-day weekend, but storms return next week. Just a lot going on tonight. We know that that ground is saturated in the Ogden Valley. We hope that they get through this round flawlessly tonight.
Ooh, be careful out there, for sure.